Really great to be here, and thanks to everybody for all your interest in this wonderful voting system. I have to say, in my election, I had 3 opponents, and while they weren't super active as opponents, they did turn out for forums, which I felt like gave our community a real opportunity to hear about issues. One of them, I think, is a future serious candidate who I feel like, because the election went all the way until election day and wasn't cut short by a primary, or as my first election was, I was endorsed in the DFL process in February, and then I didn't have an opponent the first time I ran. That is not the way elections should work. The other thing that I'll say is I campaigned differently because of ranked choice, because 2 of my opponents were not experienced DFLers. They weren't using, I had the endorsements, so I was using the DFL voting lists, which is usually enough to get you elected. But I knew that those 2 new candidates were going to be reaching out to non-voters. And I worked apartment buildings much, much harder than I would have otherwise, which was really gratifying for me and really important to our election. The other thing is, and it may have been partly because of the trash vote, but I really believe it was also because of a seriously contested council race, we tripled voter turnout in Ward 7. So ranked choice is a really good thing.